Hello, everybody. How are you today? Well, we're just about to start our Easter holidays over here. We've had wonderful weather, but now the holidays are about to start. It's raining. That's England for you. Anyway, I thought we might have shall I say, an Easter story today. Do you know who this guy is on the front here? I think that's Jesus, isn't it? So let's have a little bit of an Easter story. And there's maybe a Roman guard. And in the background there's those crucifixes. And there's the people. Let's have a look. It was a long, dark night. Jesus was in trouble. Some people said he was the king of the Jews. King Herod didn't like it. While Jesus prayed, Peter, James and John sat under the trees keeping watch, but one by one they fell asleep. So there they are, falling asleep. And who's that over there praying? Oh, that's Jesus, I think, praying. Before sunrise, Jesus saw another disciple coming. It was Judas. With a crowd carrying torches and swords, Jesus woke the disciples. "Hello, Master," said Judas, and kissed Jesus on the cheek. Now the priest knew which man was Jesus. Jesus was arrested. Peter swung his sword, but Jesus told him not to fight. Peter, James, and John ran away. So there's the angry people coming to get Jesus. And there's Peter and that running away. Jesus was taken to the chief priest. Peter had followed and was listening from a safe distance, but someone spotted him. You were with Jesus," they said. "No, I wasn't," said Peter. "Oh, I don't know him." 3 times Peter said he didn't know Jesus, just as Jesus had said he would. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Then the cock crowed, and Peter cried because he hadn't stood up for Jesus. So there they are, there's the men, and there's Peter denying that he knows Jesus 3 times. The priest took Jesus to Pilate. Oh, sorry, pronunciation was off there. Pilate, the Roman governor. "Are you the king of the Jews?" Pilate asked him. Jesus said nothing. Pilate asked the crowd, "What has he done? He's hurt no one." But the crowd was angry. "Who shall I let go?" asked Pilate. "Barabbas, the murderer, or Jesus, king of the Jews?" "Let Barabbas go," they cried. Pilate was amazed, but he let Barabbas go. Boo! So there's Pilate asking the people, "What's Jesus done? Should I let Jesus go, or should I let the murderer go?" And the people wanted the murderer to be freed and not Jesus. The crowd made fun of Jesus as he was taken to a hill called Calvary. They put a crown of thorns on his head. A crown of thorns on your head, that would be painful, wouldn't it? Jesus was nailed to a wooden cross between 2 thieves. "If you are the Son of God," and the mean thief, "why don't you save yourself? What has been done? He's hurt no one," said the kind thief. So there he is. There's Jesus with his crown of thorns being forced to carry his crucifix to the hill, Calvary. And there's the good thief and the bad thief. A good thief and a bad thief. Okay. And they're all saying, "Look, hey, why can't you save yourself?" But Jesus doesn't. At midday, the sky went dark. The darkness lasted for 3 hours. "God forgive them," Jesus cried. "They don't know what they are doing." At the same moment, the earth rumbled and Jesus died. A Roman soldier was standing guard. "He really was the Son of God," he said. Look, and there's the sky darkening for 3 hours, and it rumbled, and there's a Roman guard thinking, "What have we done? What have we done? We've killed an innocent man." That evening, A man called Joseph took Jesus' body to a stone tomb. He washed Jesus and dressed him in clean clothes. Then he rolled a heavy stone over the opening of the tomb. Soldiers came to guard the tomb. All this time, Jesus' friends, Mary Magdalene and Mary from Galilee, were watching. So there's the big stone where Jesus' body's been put, cleaned and reclothed. And there's the Marys looking. Oh no, what's happened? 2 days later, Mary Magdalene and Mary from Galilee came back to the tomb. The soldiers had gone, the stone was rolled back, and the tomb was empty. A shining angel said, "Don't be afraid, Jesus is alive." So there they are, back at the tomb, and the stone's been removed, and there's a beautiful angel there shining. They ran quickly to tell the disciples, but on the way, they met Jesus. "Don't be afraid," said Jesus. "I will meet the disciples in Galilee." So there they are, there's Jesus. Jesus lives. Whee! The disciples went to Galilee and waited. While they were talking, Jesus suddenly appeared. They were frightened. "Why are you afraid?" asked Jesus. "It is me." He showed them the marks on his hands and his feet from the cross. "Go and tell the world what I have taught you. Tell them they should be sorry for what they have done wrong. If other people do bad things, you should forgive them." So there's Jesus. Look, can you see his hands? Oh. Holes in his hands from the nails. And there he is telling his disciples how they should spread his word of peace and love. Jesus led his disciples to a place near Bethany. He lifted up his hands and blessed them. Jesus left them and was taken up into heaven. The disciples went around the world. They spread God's message just as Jesus had told them. So there's the disciples. And there's Jesus, spreading his good word. And that's the end. Okay? So Easter is just around the corner, and here we celebrate it with lots of eggs, but really it's about celebrating the messages of Jesus and the stories from the Bible. I hope you have a wonderful Easter, and remember, it isn't a bad idea to love and forgive. Cheerio! Love you all. Bye bye.